Hi, I'm Bruce King, and welcome to this episode of the 1980 Suzuki Restoration Project. Today we're going to be using the hot coat powder system from Eastwood. The way the system works is we have this gun that is hooked up to an air source, and we have electricity that runs through it. This electrode here will be charged. When we squeeze the trigger, there will be a mist of powder that gets charged by this electrode and will then get attracted to the charge that's on this carburetor. The idea here is what we want to do is we want to mist the powder onto here, and the charges will attract the powder uniformly to the piece that we are trying to powder coat. The way we do that is we go ahead and push this button, and this causes the electricity now to be charged on the electrode. So if we went ahead and just without pressing, as you can see, none of the powder is actually sticking to the piece. But as soon as we charge it up, you can see the powder is already on the carburetor. So we will continue to coat this with powder, after which we will then bake it in the oven for 20 minutes, and then we'll see the results. A couple of tips are, as you run powder through the gun, there will be a buildup eventually on this electrode. What we want to do is keep this clean, because it is what charges the powder. So after we do a piece or two, take a look at this electrode and make sure that it's nice and clean. Also, make sure you have a very good connection on your piece that you're powder coating, because if there's no connection, then the powder won't flow there. The other thing that you want to do is, this is not like a paint gun, so what you want to do is you want to mist powder. You don't want to fire it on that way. That way you use a very small amount of powder, yet at the same time you get good coating and uniform delivery of the powder onto the device that you're trying to coat. Okay, so here's what the piece looks like with the powder applied to it. It hasn't gone in the oven yet, but just to give you an idea, it looks dull. But when it comes out of the oven, you will be amazed at what brilliant color you will see. Out of the oven after 20 minutes, and as you can see, this is really spectacular results. This is what powder coating can do for your parts. This little piece here is going to be covered up by the plastic intake, so we're not too concerned about that. But thanks again for Eastwood who supplied us with powder coat system.